When the original church was restored, there were only 4 priesthood offices. As I've mentioned in a previous video, they were deacon, teacher, priest, and elder. Those were the 4 offices of the priesthood. You notice what's missing there? There are no bishops. There's no high councilmen. There's no stake presidents. There's no patriarchs and apostles. Those all came later. We get our first bishop in February of 1831, a man named Edward Partridge. So process that. The church was organized for about a year before we ever have our first bishop. We don't get high priests until June of 1831, which I'll talk about more in a later video. We don't get our first presidency doesn't begin to be formed until March of 1832. We don't get high councils in the church until February of 1834. And by the way, originally the early church had debates of who has more authority, the high council or the traveling council, which came in 1835. We don't get patriarchs in the church until December of 1834. Joseph Smith's own father, Joseph Smith Sr., will be the first patriarch. We get the Quorum of 12 Apostles and the Quorum of 70 in February of 1835. And the early church didn't know, like, if you went to a stake and you had the standing high council, they viewed themselves as having more authority there than an apostle who was a traveling minister if an apostle visited that stake. Now, it took some time, but over the years, the Lord clarified, no, the Quorum of the 12 stand next to the first presidency in authority. But that developed over time. I just share these with you to show that these concepts develop little by little as the church grows and unfolds itself.